Hello, this is Fawn and Fire Intuitive, and I'm doing a pick a card reading. This will be regarding what do they think about me, or what are they thinking about you. So the first thing I want you to do is just take a deep breath with me. Picture the person that you're hoping is thinking about you, or you're wondering if they are thinking about you. Picture them in your mind. And then we're going to pick a deck. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pick the deck that feels heavy to you. The one where it feels like there's a weight to it, like it has something to say to you. Okay? So we are going to get started. Deck number 1. Okay, so let's see what this deck has to say to you. Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Warrior woman, if you weren't afraid, what would you do? Strategy in the reverse. And then we have deception. On top of that, we have the well, we have the moon, and we have the 10 of Wands. Okay, so it seems like whoever you're thinking about, they feel a connection with you, and somehow you inspire them to be better. With this double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Some of you could even be dealing with like a twin flame. This could be someone you work with. They also see you as very, very strong. But it's almost like they see you can do more than you think you can. And I get the sense that it almost intimidates them a little. Your deepness, your what you're kind of putting out, your dreams for your life, and just how strong you are. Maybe you've already been through a lot. It's like they're impressed, but they're also like, oh, that seems like a lot. Like, I don't know if I want to, like, can I really handle like a relationship with all that in it? They also are worried. They feel like you have a lot of strength and you have a lot of potential, but you're deceiving yourself, not having a strategy, not kind of looking into the unknown aspects, not looking deeper. It's almost like, you have ideas and passions, and you may want to be with them, and there's all these roadblocks, and they're like, I love that she loves me, I love that she's so strong, and or she or he are so strong that they've waited, or they believe we could make this work, that they see us as this divine partnership. But they feel like, have they really looked deep enough at like what this could turn into? What if something goes wrong? So they do have a fear about the unknown, and sometimes they feel like it's too good to be true, that you're too good to be true. And also they know they need to go deeper within themselves in order to be a good partner with you, and they're not even sure how to do it. Okay, they're not even sure how to start. And that really weighs them down as well. Like, how do I, like, it's just different. It's not, they may have been used to a normal relationship, and this one kind of came out of nowhere, and it feels deep, very deep, and they've never seen that before, and they don't know how that ends, so it scares them. I feel like as well, the vibration has to be changed some. just because you don't see the answers to how it's going to work, if you can get rid of fear, you know, you're deceiving yourself with fear, and fear is the opposite. And this could be you or the other person, but it's the opposite of love. And you want to get to that vibration of love because that's going to start opening things up. Okay, number 1. If that resonated with you, please comment below. Let me know if you guys want more of these readings. Definitely comment below. Let me know what you would like me to look into with pick a card readings, okay? So now we're moving on to number 2, all right? Trust your path. These cards are so beautiful. If you knew you'd be supported and you didn't have anything to fear, what would you do? Ooh, I like that card. Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? This could very much be a soulmate twin flame connection. Indecision in the reverse. Honeymoon. Okay. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Then we have the 10 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, and the 4 of Pentacles, okay? All right, so the card that I just love so much that came out, if you trust your path, if you knew you'd be supported, if you knew it would all work out, what path would you choose? I feel like that is your path to abundance. But what are they thinking about you? Okay. They're getting to the point where they're ready to make a decision. And I feel like they daydream about you. Like when they think about, like, if I could have anything, if I could build like the perfect life, the life I wanted, I feel like you are in it. I feel like you're in it. They do feel guarded. They're having a hard time letting you in, and it's making it hard for them to walk away of the things that are familiar, the things that they usually use to fill themselves up emotionally. They haven't like broken all that down yet. You know, there's still a lot of stuff they're working on, a lot of ways that they kind of self-soothe, ways they protect themselves. And they have this desire for something greater, but I don't know they've taken the steps to walk towards it yet. And also, it's like, one minute they're like, oh, if I could do anything in this world, what would I do? And they picture you by their side. But you also trigger them a lot because you mirror each other. So, you know, if you're not having self-love and you start coming from fear, you close yourself off, they close themselves off, and someone ends up walking away, you know, and it's like you never get to this ultimate goal. Fear is definitely in the way of this relationship. So that is something, you know, for you to work on. Like if you're trying to bring this back, you want to look at, you know, when someone is doing something you don't like, look deeper into why it's triggering you. Look deeper into what you're doing that actually reflects that back, okay? Because it seems like you guys really, some of you might have travel coming up with this person, with this 8 of Cups here. They might be walking away, at least for a short period of time, from life as they know it and trying out something else. Like they might want to be spending some time with you. You might have a vacation planned. Look at this card. She's sleeping, holding this pentacle close to her heart. You know, a lot of times this is a guarded card, or it's somebody hoarding, and I do feel like that's a block for this person, being guarded. But when they fall asleep at night, they're thinking, he's mine, she's mine. They're holding you very close to their heart. So this is a really good thing, but you do need to look into the whole mirroring, you know, because if you're feeling insecure and fearful, you kind of push them away and trigger these things that make it hard for them to walk away from their usual coping mechanisms, okay? But you guys look like you have the possibility to build something really beautiful together. All let's look into number 3. Number 3. The crumbling. What are you clinging on to? That looks like a heck of a tower. But look at that, beyond the tower. Ooh! There's like a harvest. No. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. Wow, the tower and a no. Cornucopia in the reverse. Express your love. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. We have the Sun. We have the High Priestess. We have the Ace of Swords. And I notice all of those wanted to come out in the reverse, okay? I'm not going to read them in the reverse right now. I mean, I'll take that into consideration with what I'm feeling. But just to start off, okay, you are in a break, a delay. Interesting that I said harvest, then we have cornucopia in the reverse too. So this is a delay on the harvest, okay? Right now, they're like, no. You guys might have just broken up. They might have felt like, they could have felt like there was a lot of promise in this relationship, or they just weren't seeing it at the time. And they've had a tower moment in regards to you where they're not seeing it right now. There's a lot hidden to them. They don't know the truth yet. Okay, they don't know the truth, and they've taken a huge break, a huge step back. They're just saying no. The good thing is there is a lot of potential here, okay? And I think if you can handle this in a loving way, in a kind way, understanding what they're struggling with, it is going to shine a lot of light and help them see things they weren't seeing before, help them see the truth, okay? There's definitely a delay here, definite block. Like they aren't ready for anything right now. They're just like, no. I'm going to pull one more card to see why they're feeling so closed off to this. They may feel like, I don't know if you lied to them or they lied to you. And it just broke down something that had so much potential. Yeah, this situation needs time. Yeah, it's going through a death cycle for sure. Again, we have, messages. There might just need to be a message. They might have even felt like you lied to them, but there might just need to be like a lighthearted, romantic, kind message, and you need to be intuitive about the timing on that, but I still care about you. They might be hoping you're going to reach out, because right now it's like there was so much destruction and they're just saying no to this. Okay, so let's move on to number 4. All right, we've got number 4 here. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, get connected with nature. This is also get in the moment, meditate, get out of your head, get out of your mind. I've been listening to that song lately. Get out of your mind. I think it means like get totally wasted at the club, but I listen to it as stop overthinking. Get out of your mind. Yeah, it's a good song. I can't do it justice because I'm not a rapper. Starseed, what lights you up? Action. Children are affecting your love life. Then we have the 7 of Swords, the 8 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands. Okay, yeah. You're in your head so much. That's what they feel like. They feel like you've probably been a little emotional. Your energy is changing quick. It's interesting. There's like sneakiness, which I feel like not being honest with yourself. There's the Nine of Wands, being on guard. I feel like they feel like you are super in tune with your emotions, but you haven't necessarily been focused on the practical. They feel like you need more than just them to satisfy you. You know, there's like the whole universe out there. And I feel like they are thinking, you know, there's a little bit of deception here. They're only focused on kind of what they're comfortable with being focused on. And they're deceiving themselves about kind of some of the way their communication comes off. They feel like you're like ready for action, but you're not necessarily thinking about what could go wrong in a relationship, what, you know, and their thoughts about this might not be accurate, but they are confused and like, okay, you know, you want to do this, but it requires like some stealth movements, some big, rapid changes. And that feels like a lot to me right now. And who's it going to impact? And they feel like they want to see you taking some action, like not just in the like love and emotions and communication, but in practical ways to make it happen. Practical ways to make sure all the details are taken care of. And they also want you to look a little closer at some of your emotional issues from childhood, because the fact that the emotions change so quickly, it's hard for them. It does put them on guard. And it, like, you do light them up. You do light them up. But I feel like they would like you to be a little more balanced, grounded, possibly even a little more interested in like being outside. And they want you to keep healing, not just pretend like it doesn't exist, not just hold on to the truths that are comfortable for you to deal with right now and leave behind the things that you know, leave behind two things that need to be dealt with. So they are on guard right now. It's almost like their energy changes quickly. One minute they're like, this person really lights me up. I care about them. Other times they're worried about, you know, how your relationship's going to impact things and how your emotions are going to impact the relationship. Okay? So there we go. There is the, let me pull this up. Pick a card reading. If you guys liked this, please comment below, like, share, subscribe, and let me know if you want me to do more and what other questions you would have. I find these actually really great to kind of tune into your own intuition and be led to a set of cards that speaks to your situation. So much love and light to you guys. Bye.